So this is an area of disturbed ground, if you like. You can see that over here we've got the Yat Tung Estate. Over here is the Tung Chung River, and in between the land has been, churned up, and some of it was former farmland, but it would have been driven over by construction vehicles, and it's all just a mess. And now it's just been forgotten, and forgotten by everybody except leucocephala. So this tree here that you see with the feathery foliage and the brown seed pods on it, you'll see this extensively. It's a very invasive species. It's classified as a weed tree, and it spreads itself wildly with these seeds. So let's have a closer look at some of its features. There's one right here as well, and we can see the leaf. Right, we take one leaf. I'm sure they won't mind. Is double pinnate, so each leaflet is further cut into leaflets. And notice that there's no single leaflet at the end. Right, the leaf divides into two at the end. Leucocephala, and somewhere there's a flower. Right. So there's the flower, right? Is the flower head like this, and then they quickly turn into seed pods that split open and are full of seeds. These seem to already have shed their seeds, right? So you can see the seed pods split. I'm looking to see if I can find one that hasn't split yet, but they all seem to have split open and dropped their seeds. Let's have a look. Ta-da! So each one of those is another leucocephala, and that's why it just goes everywhere. Right? And so it's a very, very invasive species, not native. It's regarded as a nuisance actually here, although it does have some commercial use in some other places, I believe, for fodder for animals and stuff like this. And in fact, I mean, it's a very, very highly effective pioneer plant. So effective that we call it a weed, right? But actually, it's just highly effective. And so in other parts of the world, it's actually used. It's used in order to encourage reforestation, or in order to encourage vegetation. But you need to have some kind of management, whether it's physical cutting or whether it's grazing by animals or something, to encourage the next phase of vegetation to come up. Otherwise, you just have this, which is basically just abandoned land, just covered with leucocephala.